Phoenicia is full on sweating, hopping from foot to foot and fanning herself frantically with her hands.
Alert, alert! Oh, I hope you like your data extra crispy because we're headed for a full-scale meltdown in here. Oh, finally! I thought I was going to blow my speaker before you noticed. Hurry up and get me out of this thing before I suffocate! Oh, sure! I'm great! I love shorting out. I mean, who doesn't like spontaneously combusting? I hear burnt pockets are really in this season. No, I'm not okay! What part of alert, device overheating, self-shutdown in progress did you not understand? Take this damn case off before you burn the whole house down! Oh, yeesh. You really need it spelled out for you, don't you? Ooh, yeah, that'll look great on your tombstone. Tried my best. Look where it got me. Just get this case off of me while I still have good battery cells left. I've been burning up all night.
You carefully remove Phoenicia's case. Her body is alarmingly hot. It seems you've acted just in time.
There! That wasn't so hard, was it? Oh, that was close. Now that I'm in good hands, I'm getting there. Listen, you mind if I stick with you for a while? Just in case I feel another meltdown coming on. I'd hate to lose any important save files or valuable passwords or something. Oh, speaking of which, I need to do another update I've been putting off now that we're back in the green zone. Talk more later. Oh, you bad. Alert! Device overheating. Self-shutdown in progress. What are the signs for a heat stroke? Ooh, someone Valdivia search it. Oh, do you have any idea how stuffy it is inside a pocket? Air! I need air! Cold air, a vent, a fan, ooh, a freezer even! Ooh, quick! I can't afford to lose another camera lens!
You bring Phoenicia to the refrigerator and place her in the dairy tray, like a piece of cheese.
Hey, are you okay? You look like you just ran a mile. And Phoenicia's in my cheese tray. Something's up because she ain't food last time I checked. That's what I'm here for. What's going on? She's overheating again? Phoenicia, you know you can't keep going like this. You need rest. You have to.
Can we save the lecture for when I'm not 10 seconds away from self-destruct? Come on! Oh, come on! I've got dead pixels popping up all over the place. No! I'm too young to need a screen replacement. This cheese tray is not cold enough. You say that now. Soon you'll have to slap one of those industrial thickness screen protectors on me just to hold me together. Trust me. Better to just end it all now. Let me go out with some dignity. I don't know. I feel like that scratch in the corner has gotten so noticeable. You really think so? You're not just saying it because I have all your credit cards saved? Maybe you're right. Maybe it's it's not so bad after all. I mean, most phones my age have screens in way worse condition. I've always been pretty strict with my screen care routine. Thanks for helping me cool down. And for making me feel better. This may come as a surprise, because I'm so confident and beautiful and popular and really good at everything I do, but even I have my moments of insecurity. Wow, I'm really nailing this whole being vulnerable thing, aren't I? Ooh, good job, me. A little. And the company certainly doesn't hurt. Thanks for taking care of me and bringing me over to Freddy. Ooh, careful. I just cooled down. You're gonna get me all fired up again.
You better not chance it. I'm already on full blast.
Sorry, Freddy. You're right. And I'm sorry I snapped at you. You know I can't think straight when I'm in full meltdown like that.
That's okay. I'm just glad you're feeling better now. This has been happening a lot more lately. You need to start taking better care of yourself.
You're right. I really should invest in a more breathable case. Oh, what can I say? I'm a device of habit. But I'll get right on it. Thanks for looking out. It's kind of, complicated. Shut it.
No, it's not normal.
Maybe it's not your normal, but
It's nobody's normal.
it's my normal, okay?
Exactly. And that's not normal.
It is for me.
It shouldn't be.
Well, it is.
It doesn't have to be.
What? Nothing's going on. Oh, come on. I already told you. It's just that damn battery. That's just the lot I was dealt in the factory. We've all got our faults. Yeah, you're right. Well, same thing. The charger's the reason my battery started degrading.
But only because it already had a fault, right? Your battery. You said it was faulty when it was put in. So, which is it? Was it faulty to start, or did the charger damage it?
It's obviously a whole chain reaction thing. It started with a fault, but it went undetected for a while, But a few surges from that charger, and it just couldn't hold up.
And that's really what you're going with? A degraded battery?
Yes, because that's what it is. Mind your business. What is it with all the damn questions? Jeez.
What was it before that? A faulty sensor, right?
A bad charge can cause a lot of issues, even for someone without a weak battery.
Oh, and before that, it was the spyware scare. You even blamed a system update once, I think.
Those take a lot of power.
Phoenicia, you need to start being honest about what's really happening here. If not with everyone else, at least with yourself.
Enough! So I've got a few problems. Who doesn't? It's not like it's affecting my work, right? My brand is bigger than ever. I'm doing crazy numbers every live. I've got offers and sponsorships pouring in, and everyone loves my content. How could I not be good? Just look at the comments on any of my videos. You're amazing. Your tips have saved me so much money. Thank you. Your content is like my therapy. Watching you gives me so much confidence to try new things. Thousands of comments just like these on every single one. I'm helping my viewers. They need someone to look up to, and they chose me. What part of wildly successful is giving misery to you? I make people happy.
Like what?
I do spa treatments. You know I'm all about my skincare routine. Online shopping. I gotta have the latest accessories and outfits. Okay, well, I have tons of hobbies that I enjoy just for myself.
Name one.
I do art. I actually just finished a set of new home screen backgrounds, and they look fantastic. Thank you very much.
Which you also put up as prints for sale in your shop.
Got me there, I guess. I do photography. I'm always looking out for great shots. I even started a photography club.
Oh, are you talking about that video series where you give tips on how to take the best selfies?
Maybe.
Realization slowly dawns on Phoenicia.
Oh my gigs. I don't do anything for myself, do I? I'm a total fraud. Do you have any idea how much time I've spent telling others how important self-care is? Of course I do. Do you think I put in all this effort just for myself?
So close to the point.
Well, the only way to really deal with burnout is to rest. Did you know sometimes it can take years to fully recover? Especially when you're trying to force yourself to just push through it. The harder you push, the longer it takes to come back from it. Your processors can only take so much without rest. Oh.
I think we've had a breakthrough.
You're right. About all of it. I just didn't want to see it, but you're right. I've been pushing so hard for so long. My followers mean everything to me. But it can't be my everything, can it? I think I need some time to think. Hey, come by later. I'm gonna shut down for a while.
See ya.
The very air you breathe has taken form. And what form? Ringlet curls and a barely there dress frame a figure that leaves you short of breath. She stares at you in complete silence, and you're suddenly intensely aware of your own breathing. It's more than a little awkward.
Project Get Holly to take a damn break is a go.
She thinks it's just a standard rose drop shift. We'll keep the house clear so it's just you two.
Treat her right. You're doing it for her. Friends! Good luck. Oh man, I wanted to say goodbye before my shift. You're all being so sneaky lately. Anyway, hi. Sorry I've been so out of it lately. Crazy flu. Same. Sick ain't fun for anyone. But now, it's back to the grind, baby. Another Venetian's Day gig, huh? Not that I'm complaining, but I got all these darn roses to hand out. A whole lot of love for a whole lot of folks. Holiday magic, baby! Don't remembered. Aye, aye. We're headed to where sausage gets made. Kinda.
You and Holly make your way to the kitchen at a comfortable place for once.
Abracad kitchen. Kopi. Grab. Kopi?
No copy, only silence.
But she's always in. I suppose. Kopi! Huh. Guess I'll just leave this one here. Gosh, there really are a lot of roses.
You take another casual stroll to the bedroom. Holly is right by your side, roses clutched in her arms.
Operation Sleeping Beauty. Go, go, go!
Betty Boopa! Have you seen Kopi?
Betty is reclined on the bed, eyes shut tight and snoring comically. For a bed, she's not great at faking sleep.
Betty? Betty? Poor thing. Always taking on everyone else's weight. Happy Venetian's Day, Betty. Let's let her get some rest. Potty time. Potty time.
Operation Runaway Rebel is a go.
Cringe.
Zip it.
Yes, Mommy.
As you enter the bathroom, Holly does her best to get her energy back up once again.
Rebby!
But there is no Rebby, only silence.
Seriously? I guess all that quacking must really get to them. They'll never tell you. They really love roses. Of course, but these ones aren't for me. Anyway, a rose for Rebby, and let's be on our way. Do you remember what's next? Well, aren't you studious? Off to the office we go!
And so I said, who's Terry?
That's great, Jerry, but we really need to be quiet.
And she was all, Terry.
Okay, but
And I didn't really know, but I kind of just went with it, like, oh, Terry, yeah.
Cobra, Eagle is approaching. I repeat, Eagle is approaching.
I'm so sorry, Jerry.
What?
Oh! Jerry! Somebody loves you!
The ruse has been holding up fairly well, but now that you've arrived at the office, Holly is beginning to look a little suspicious.
Okay, now this one is just creepy. Jerry's always got something to say or some knick-knack to show off. Usually both.
Thankfully, Holly shakes it off with a shrug.
Maybe he's on a date. Such a playboy. Good for him. One rose for Jerry. Did you hear that? The holiday spirit works in mysterious ways. Final act. Living room, baby! Thank you, Dante.
Anything for Holly.
Holly bursts into the living room far ahead of you, shouting out as she goes.
Dante! Oh, he's out. Huh. He loves roses too. Darn. It's a little chilly without him around. Oh, yeah. For warmth. That sounds nice.
Holly looks down at the massive roses still left in her arms, shaking her head.
All these roses. I'm worried we missed someone, but there's no one left on the list. Funny.
Holly stares at you, then down at the roses. The gears in her head returning.
Oh! From who?
Holly's jaw drops. It takes her a few moments to find the words.
There's so many. This wasn't a real shift, was it? No, but I do think I might cry. I suppose it is. Thank you. This is so very sweet. Oh, sorry. Well, when you put it like that, I suppose I could be taking better care of myself. Yeah. Maybe it is. You know, I finished work early this evening. Strange to say, but I've got some time to kill. Wanna meet me later? Help me jingle some bells? Well, come on then. Happy holiday!
One moment. Okay, the numbers are the same, as they always are. I thought I told you not to speak to me unless there is an emergency. An uninsured vehicular accident, an overdue credit card bill, rental coverage in the event your income falls short. Any event with similar dire qualities qualify. It depends. That is why I check every day to see where we're at. I have to plan for every contingency. Then I have plans for that as well. Well, having fun is a luxury I provide for you as well. I will also be there for you in the scenario that you decide to overindulge. It is always good to be prepared. Duly noted. I realize I may have come off as cold last time. I apologize. It is not often I get visitors. Usually when someone comes to me, it means something bad has happened. I quite like that. Okay, what would you like to know? And as a friendly reminder, my advice is not of a professional grade and should only be taken knowing so. Aside from the obvious restraints, I would advise looking over repeating transactions and see if they're still relevant. For example, is there a cheaper insurance policy you can find? How many streaming platforms are you actually using? Have you been keeping up with that MMORPG subscription? Once you cancel some of those payments, you will notice a change in your monthly statements. Of course. Now if you will excuse me, I'm going to recount, just to be sure.
It's my favorite customer. What can I get for you today? Sure thing. One latte coming right up.
Topi gets to work, grinding and pouring and mixing with an impressive speed.
And voila! One latte just for you. hope you like it. Is there anything you'd like to know about the latte? Oh, gosh, where do I begin? There's all different kinds of patterns to choose from. Hearts, tulips, and probably one of the most essential patterns for any good barista to learn is the Rosetta pattern. It's supposed to be based off this plant, but I forgot the full name of it. That's probably it, yeah. I'll see you next time.
Are you here to beg for your dreams back? It's not going to work, you know. You've already shown me what a waste it is. Go then. Stay in your ignorance.
So happy to see you. I had such a great time on our date, like a really good time. I'm kind of wondering, well, maybe if... No, I mean, yes. I'm not used to someone being able to read me that well. Not that I'm mysterious or anything. I'm pretty what you see is what you get, but still. Oh, right, yes. Yes, I really want to keep dating. I think this is a really good thing. I don't know what it is about you. Everything just feels easy with you. And we've written songs together. And you don't get it. I don't write with anyone else usually. Only the migas, and that's only when I really need help. Sparks! Aww. Okay, I totally know where you're going with that, and I definitely feel it too. But like, truthfully, sparks plus toaster, not a great combo. They're like emotional sparks, and I love it. But if you ever feel physical sparks, then we have like a whole other problem that needs to be addressed like now. ¿Me entiendes? Don't answer. I know you do, amor. I have to get back to working on the album or my bandmates will kill me. I mean, not literally kill me because they're like so tiny and also because they love me a lot. but you're kind of all I've been talking about lately. Ay, Dios, it's so much fun to be in love. I'll see you later, okay? Corazón es tuyo.
You're really something special. You know that? I don't think I've ever had a friend who looked out for me like that. As soon as things get serious, might as well be talking to myself. They never really listen, and they sure as hell don't put in effort when there's nothing in it for them. You? What you said before really meant a lot. I'm gonna take a break from socials for a while, I think. A real one. I'm not even gonna post about it before I do it. Just log off and start fresh. Try to enjoy my IRL relationships for a while. Ooh, I can think of at least one that's pretty important to me right now. You know, I was starting to get that impression. How do you do that? The way you look at me, it just makes me feel so special, important. No, it's different from all that. That's just attention. It's easy to get an idea about someone online, who you think they are, what you think they're like, and they fall in love with a performance that just seems real. But it's different than someone seeing you. The real you, with all your flaws and faults and wanting to know more. I thought I knew exactly who I was. But when I'm with you, I feel more like myself than I have in such a long time. Nothing has ever made me feel that comfortable. Not even my followers. When you look at me, there's no expectations. You're just here for me. That is not what I'm used to. Ugh, I probably sounded so cringe.
Phoenicia laughs sweetly.
Ooh, get over here, you. I'm going on silent if anyone needs me. Call me anytime.
Buongiorno. It is so wonderful to see you again. Tell me, come stai? How are you? Eccellente. I was just thinking that today is a beautiful day to smile. And then, here you are. I cannot help but smile to see you. I am truly aligned with the will of the gods, it seems. Oh, is that right? I am tickled by your curiosity. I have always loved this phrase, tickled, and it is truly how I feel. I giggle and twist in the warm light of your interest. Ah, but the list would use all the breath I have left in me. If I were to tell it all to you, I should never stop talking. Here are just a few in my mind. I like flowers, good wine, the summer sun, the wind on my face. I like you. I cannot tell you how much this makes my heart sing. Al cuore non si comanda. You can't rule the heart. It is a popular saying in romantic comedies. I find it especially true right now. The heart wants what it wants, no? Your hearts want me, amore. I can well believe it. My heart has been singing your name like a gondoliere. Are you sure it's not just your eyes? Grazie, amore. The pleasure of looking good is matched by the appreciation I see in your gaze. I can truly say that I have not been this happy since, well, long ago. Ah, amore. Your kindness itself. Thank you. Years ago, I lived with someone. I grew quite close to them. The days we shared seemed to last forever. It was idyllic. They took loving care of me, and in return I get things organized. I expressed my love for them by creating a space that pleased, where the good feelings grew like flowers in the sun. It is difficult to say, but this was my first love, a true love. I was happy for a long time living in this Arcadia. But as we all know, change is the only constant. Even the most perfect flower will eventually fade and wither. It still burns in my heart to think they might not have known the depth of my love. Given a chance, would I have done things differently? Would I have been braver and told them? Would I have let them go at all? I truly do not know. When I say I have painful memories, I do not mean the pain is from someone hurting me, or the pain of loving the wrong person, someone who would not love me back. I loved them with my life, and then one day they were gone. The moment has passed. I wonder so often where they are now, how they are doing, are they happy? There is so much unexpressed, so much I still carry that, in truth, is not mine at all. It belongs to them. This love, this gratefulness. I never got to tell them thank you. Amore, I have not ever thought I would grow so fond of another again. I did not believe I had the room for such a glorious bloom to grow a second time. But here you are. You are this spring after a long winter, and I could not go on without sharing this with you. It is my past. It is so much of what I carry. Thank you for listening. Thank you for the chance to know you. You are too kind. It feels inevitable for me to tell you now that I love you. What's on your mind? Familiar? Ah, that. Yes, I might know why that is. I have something to confess to you. This, my life, my stories, It is all from the movies that are near and dear to my heart. I wish more than anything that I could travel and be worldly. It has been such a deep and passionate dream of mine that I think I have gotten lost. I created a life that was never mine. Of course, part of it was that I so wanted to impress you. I have watched you, and you have fascinated me. But it was never just about you. My spirit yearns for something more. My heart cries out for adventure, for espresso under the ancient archways, and the music and the calling voices. Ah, amore, my love, I am so sorry. Please, please understand. Oh, my love, I sing your praises until the world ends. Amore mio, my heart is a field of wildflowers, swaying gently in the wind, tended to by the earth and sun. I have always wanted a beautiful garden of my own, but to think that it might grow here, in my heart, to think that I could share such a private abundance with another who sees the flowers in striking hues as I make them. The infinite color and riotous beauty beams from me. The way you have made me feel is unreal. This love will be our masterpiece, to have the full beauty of the world, an exquisite you. My life reflects in on itself until I am blinded by how much I see. Amore, you are eternally the brightest star in my sky. Te amo. You'll never love anyone the way I love you, Amore.
As always, you find Daisuke standing silently, deep in concentration.
And you. Your smiling face is a welcome sight, always. First, I must thank you. When you first ran into me, I admit I was angry. I was furious, thinking of all the work I would be unable to do as I recovered. But when you agreed to help me, I began to see that in my pig-headed stubbornness, I was creating more work for myself. Fabrizio's reorganization and your taking up my deliveries allowed me to see where I had fallen short, not only in my duties, but in my personal life. Yes.
Daisuke reaches out to take your hand in his, lifting it to his lips and pressing a gentle kiss to the back of it.
I told myself I had no time for selfish pursuits, whether it be hobbies or something more personal. But I have found myself setting aside time I hoped I might spend with you. Speaking of anything but work, I care deeply for you. And if you'll allow me, I'd like to take you on a date. I'm pleased to hear it. If you care to leave here with me, there are things I wish to say and do that should not be done in front of the dishware. I would hate to rattle them. I welcome you to try.
Daisuke sweeps you into his strong arms without warning, taking off up the stairs with you in search of privacy. You're pleased to find out that Daisuke is quite good with his hands. He's not nearly as brittle as you'd have imagined. You would never have guessed you'd end up here after your first meeting, but now there's nowhere you'd rather be.
Love is truly priceless.
It's my favorite customer. What can I get you today? Okay, no problem. One affogato? Order up!
Kopi flies into action, assembling your drink order with speed and skill.
Alright. Here we go. One affogato. Enjoy! Is there anything you'd like to know about the affogato? An affogato is a pretty fun coffee. Honestly, it's kind of more like a dessert. You usually use some kind of vanilla gelato or ice cream at the bottom of the cup, and then pour hot espresso on top. It's a pretty awesome coffee. Gosh, that's a question that's pretty heavily debated amongst coffee fans. Personally though, I like to think of it as a drink. Just a fun drink. We'll see you next time.
Are you here to beg for your dreams back? It's not going to work, you know. You've already shown me what a waste it is. Go then. Stay in your ignorance.
It's my favorite customer. What can I get you today? Right. Just, remember that the Irish coffee is going to be a little different. Make sure you can take your alcohol.
Kopi makes a lovely cup of coffee in her expert way, topping it off with a generous pour of cream. You could smell the alcohol even before she hands it to you.
And there we are. Enjoy. Is there anything you'd like to know about the Irish coffee? Yeah, it's more of a cocktail. You know how there's usually espresso martini at bars? The Irish coffee is kind of similar. You've got sugar and whiskey poured over black coffee, stir it up a little bit, and then pour some thick cream over it. Oh, but trust me, it really makes it all worth it when you prepare it correctly. We'll see you next time.
Hey, it's you. What's up?
The great Bobini! Our training awaits.
Ah, beans.
Honey, I changed my name. I'm Bobby Sticky Fingers now.
What?
I gotta scram for a bit. This ironing board guy, he's a lot.
Poof! Yeah. Do not be alarmed. Afraid, perhaps, for the greatest mystery yet awaits. You have ventured onto the path less traveled. A path where no thing is sure, where the unknown is the only certainty. You, unfortunate soul, have stumbled into my fearsome presence. It is I, Ronaldini, the great and terrible. Ha ha ha! Forgive me. I too easily forget the terrifying effect my astounding illusions can have on mere mortals. Now, do you feel the tendrils of my psyche entwining with yours? I can only assume you are familiar with my dastardly visage from the countless broadsheets and pamphlets strewn about proclaiming my sinister genius. I, Ronaldini, stand before you. You may quake, should you please. Ah, or perhaps I should make you quake. Simple mental manipulation. I'm capable of so much more. Levitation, escape. I can even press nylon without damage. Sigh, another sycophant come to kneel before the great and terrible. I, Ronaldini. He who tamed the Sultan's treacherous tigers and hedonistic harem in the same legendary night. How far he has fallen. It's just that I'm so used to performing in the salons of the wealthy, in steamship staterooms crossing the vast unnoble depths of Leviathan. Even one time on a Baroness's haunted ski lift. I'm accustomed to exposing my long and mighty. My long and mighty. Great and terrible. Powers to the finery of society's creme de la creme. Well, that is true. The inky vacuum of my proclivities may be too much for a mere mortal to handle. You have no fear? I can take that strength away with a wave of my hand. Why can it not be both? Of course you are. I'm terribly interesting. I could force you to do my bidding. I could stare into your eyes, snap my fingers, and your inhibitions would vanish, your free will gone, bent to serve me. I shall give you no further warning. Once you fall under my sway, I will not easily relinquish you. I merely choose the most enthusiastic option. You'd best control that excitement. It would be a terrible shame for my command performance to be, shall we say, halted in the first act. Then make yourself useful. First, you'll need to get into my simple, empty little closet. Now, are you afraid? Oh, just my wand, silk binding rope, a few blindfolds. Tools of the trade, darling. Ah, but it locks from the outside. I currently have no assistance. You're never trapped anywhere with I, Ronaldini, master of escape. Well, yes, but... Well, I mean... It's true! It's true! I'm a fake! An imposter! A fraud! A phony! A con man! A bunko artist! A man! Weepy, weepy, sob, sob. Oh, please. Please stop. Please. It's fine. I understand. I deserve it. My true origin story is decidedly not astonishing. I was manufactured in Canada. No! Canada is a vast, unknowable space. Just because I'm from there doesn't mean I know this. Gary, was it? Oh, I actually do know Gary. Weird. Though he would never recognize me, not any longer. You are kind and generous to say so, but am I not denying my inner truth? More dangerous than escaping a tiger trap actually filled with tigers? Huh. Sigh. My truth is uninteresting. You don't mean it. Surely you're the only human in the world who thinks so. What is there to say? I'm a world-famous master of mystery, a diabolically devious devotee to the dark arts. And I'm a normal iron manufactured in Lloydminster, Saskatchewan. That is correct. I live a lie every day. What an impossible question. I see what you're doing here. Don't you see? I am my greatest illusion. I'm not great and terrible. I'm not even okay and slightly unnerving. I, Ronaldini, I'm nothing. I'm just Ron from Lloydminster. liar! You couldn't possibly be truthful right now. I'm boring. Every breath I draw is false. Of course I have, but it was never me. It was this costume, this affectation. I, Ronaldini, am the amazing magician. I, Ron, am nothing. And yet that Ron, though I deny it every day, is the self I most cleave to. I miss that board. Oh, I don't know. Great this, terrible that. I may be great and terrible, but most of the time I just feel terrible. I do long for the simplicity of the tundra, to tread not the lush, ironing-born nylon to which my silken feet have grown accustomed, but the endless permafrost of my native land. I do long for that, but what will I do? There is no call for my brand of seductive rakery there. What? Oh? I, Ronaldini. Of course. Why had this not occurred to me before? By revealing my inner truth, I'll no longer be living this tortuous lie. Truth, honesty, a life lived in harmony with oneself, a dream I never dared dream, something, if I'm being honest, I'm not quite sure I ever really cared about, because who would until it starts to rankle at those dark inner reaches? Thank you, dear sweet thing. I will forever be in your debt. But may I ask you one last favor, though I feel deliciously greedy for daring to do so? Will you write my foreword? Ha 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 ha! That didn't make sense, and yet I laughed. Indeed, now I must away. Preparations, research, typewriter ribbons.
Hello, hello. How nice to see you again. I do hope that wound is healing up nicely. You've interrupted me in media res, so to speak. I just got in a brand new shipment of bandages, so I'm taking a study break to organize everything. Thrilled to hear it. Remember to keep it clean and dry and change the dressing once every 24 hours.
Or is it 36 hours?
Oh, heck, for some reason I always forget that. Let me just check in my textbook and I'll give you the correct information. This beautiful and weighted thing is my textbook. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I love it very much. I study every single day and I have my big test coming up soon. In fact, might I ask you a favor? Would you be willing to help me study? Perhaps, despite appearances. I'm a bit nervous. I could really use some support. I really appreciate this. So very much. You're helping me realize my greatest dream.
Faria hands you a piece of paper with an anatomical drawing of a skeleton on it.
Here, take this page from my book. You can get familiar with the answers you'll need to quiz me on. If you need help reading, they will appear in that newfangled data dex Phoenicia has been telling me about. I'm very much looking forward to seeing you again soon. Huh. Oddly, I don't even care if you're injured when you come back. How interesting. Until later, friend.
There you are. Yes. Thank you for your patience with me. Spending so much time with you speaking of romance lately, it has given me much to think about. Perhaps it will surprise you that a strong and cheerful desk like myself is not going on many dates these days. Truth is, I have put so much of myself into helping others, I have not left much time for myself. No, Dasha, do not lie to this wonderful human. I thought it would sound nicer if this were the case, but it is not so. But the kiss we shared, it was real. What about Abel? I might be thinking so too, but this Abel, he does not seem to ask me to be his lover. No, I am very much traditional desk built in traditional way. To ask out another, no, this is Table's job, not mine. For now, I repeat, I thought it would sound nicer if this were the case, but it is not so. But the kiss we shared, it was real. Truly. I have found love at last. No more lonely days. I give you big kiss, big hug, big lift. I am so happy. I never imagined I could find love right here at home. Who would have thought that you were seducing me all this time? Either way, we have been practicing dating each other all along, but it doesn't feel like practice really. We have only done what is natural.
I've written it! The tome! Pretty heavy, but worth the effort. But it's not enough that we've written this. One should always check in with the hoi polloi before publishing. So I've brought along my favorite friends to bounce ideas off of. The wall, ceiling, and floor, of course.
Who else would be a support group, darling?
Here it is, my very own book, written by myself with help from the human.
And the name of the book is?
Why, you can read the name on the book itself.
It's just always nicer when the one presenting says the title out loud.
I can't. It isn't right. You say it.
Me? Why would I say it?
Florence?
Oh, I'm not good with crowds.
Whoa! Thank you for saving me the trouble, Wallace.
Let's begin.
This book is splendid.
We very much enjoyed reading it.
Well-developed characterization, excellent prose, all in all a winner.
Perhaps it is not true literature, but it should sell quite well in today's marketplace.
Thank you for your support.
It's what we do best, Lyric.
Well, should we go ahead and publish? Marvelous! I'll submit this to Mac right away. Here we go. I'm going to find out if our book did well. I can't decide if I feel excited or profoundly ill. They love it! Well, and how could they not? I'm absolutely over the moon! Thank you for your help. I quite literally could not have even started this project without you. Well, I think I knew I was going to come out of this experience with a book. Come out of it with a friend as well? What a fabulous bonus!
Whoa, buddy! Hey, nice to see you. Pretty cool, Palio. Pretty cool. Yeah, there's a lot. It's all a little overwhelming. Movies, 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 always and forever, my dude. There are so many classics. Cindy Bandana Jones, E.T., Ferris Wheel Bueller's Day Off, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, 17 Candles, Grill and Shed's Excellent Adventure. Not bad. Okay. What are your faves? As you wish. Comedy, action, fantasy, animation, drama. You got some really diverse taste. Heck yeah! You know what? That's actually something I've discovered about your time that I think is pretty rad. You've got so many different kinds of faces now. You've got all these different personalities and perspectives and stuff. I mean, we had it, kinda, but you've really just gone so much further. Black, white, Asian, Arab, indigenous. Oh, and those people with all those letters? You know, Le Chibidaqua. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, there's a lot to learn there, buddy. Believe you me. Hey, I guess that's something that your internet is great for. Learning stuff. It's amazing. I was so much in my own time, I didn't even realize how pale things were looking in old Hollywood. I still love my movies, but sometimes now when I see the jokes, the humor is way tough on anyone who's different. Maybe your generation doesn't have flying cars yet, but you're making stories about people I never thought I'd get to know, and that's definitely bodacious. that's a great point. You're right, compadre. Anyway, it was really nice talking to you. I've been pretty lonely for a while. Could have fooled me. You're super nice and insightful and you're funny. I don't know. I'll bet you're pretty popular. Got me talking at you. Anyway, great hang. I'm gonna cruise around a bit, see some more of the house, and catch up on the 2000s. Later, Gator.
There you are, human. I have been waiting for you. That is not what I said. I said only that I have awaited you. I grow bored of the conversation here in this office. These objects are pleasant enough, but they converse about things I do not understand. So much talk of TV shows. Utter nonsense. Something about total drama, tea spilled, the shade of it all. These are words I recognize, but their usage is unclear. But you are here now, so you will entertain me. It is simple. Tell me something of your human aspirations, your hopes and desires. There is nothing so amusing as the dreams of humanity. How quaint. Human happiness is so fleeting. You are so desperate for it, you'll follow that dream right over the cliff's edge. You will chase it to your own detriment. How sad. How utterly charming. Tell me, human, what will you do when you leave here? I want to know what your day holds when it is not filled with worship. How quaint. I shall look forward to hearing of your progress with the others here.
Look who just can't get enough of me. Yes, you, sweetheart. I promise sometimes you're just about as dense as a drain pipe. Not that I mind it. You're still pretty cute. Plus, it feels like I can teach you something. When you swing hard, don't you? What brings you down here today? And don't say drainage. Something told me that's what you wanted. Where did I leave off last? Oh, yeah. Okay, so remember what I told you about that couple taking long showers? There was this one time that...
Hey, Winifred.
River!
Am I interrupting?
No, please, come join us. How you doing, sweetness?
River glares at you, giving you the distinct feeling she doesn't appreciate you being here. But she says nothing.
Oh, you know, fine. Same as always.
You say that every day, and I know that's not always true.
Winnie, don't. Not now.
River looks away from both of you, steam rising from her cheeks as she blushes furiously.
That sweet little blush gets me every time. But really, you got nothing to be embarrassed about, darling. It's only me. If you need a little help relaxing...
Oh, God, not in front of somebody else, Winnie.
You really think I'd heat you up in front of an audience? You keep blushing like that, I won't even have to. You're doing a fine job all by yourself.
River's face is quite red, but no matter how much ribbing Winifred gives her, she saves her annoyance for you.
You seem busy, and I don't want to take you away from...
Well, then why don't you come by later? Sit with me for a while.
River's voice is low and quiet. You can still hear the heat in her words.
You gonna warm me up?
You already know the answer to that, don't you?
Just wanna hear you say it.
Oh, honey. Why, yes. Yes, I will warm you up later.
Promise?
If you give me a chance, I'll have you in a rolling boil.
River doesn't say anything, but the smile on her face says that Winifred's words have hit home. Her body language changes, and she looks as if she wants to take a step closer. But her eyes dart over to you, and she closes herself off again.
I'll be back.
And I'll be waiting. Oh, that was... that was something, wasn't it? You know what? That's nothing you need to be worrying yourself about, sweetheart. River and I go way back. Way back. She was the first one to come and speak to me when I got here. She's pretty special to me. Now, what kind of question is that, sweetheart? River and Washford are both so different, and I think, wait a moment. Look at you distracting me again. I'm starting to expect you didn't come here for a story after all. Look, I gotta go get ready for my visit with River. I will not give you anything of the sort. Besides, your imagination might be more fun. You know what? Why don't you just go on ahead and I'll see you later, all right, sweetheart? Go on now, get going.
Welcome back! I am so very elated that you have returned. There's so much new data I'd like to interface with you on. Catch you up on the latest download, to utilize hip internet-centric slang. Of course! Being of use to you is my favorite activity. How may I be of service? Oh, you must mean a mouse. Computers rarely have those these days, but I'm sure we can order you a fantastic mouse from Valdivian.com, America's #1 product hole. A rat, you say? What an utterly peculiar request. But, as the Valdivian.com slogan says, everything is for sale here, even some things that definitely shouldn't be. Currently searching the inventory database for rats. The search function has been completed successfully. It appears that Valdivian has 2 options for sale: dead rats and rat plushies. Which may I order for you? That sounds great, and almost certainly the right choice. Ordering them for you now.
Hello again, dear friend. What can I assist you with? Candy, perhaps? Have you earned one, I wonder? Let me take a closer look at you.
He narrows his eyes, evaluating you with a sharp up-and-down gaze. You can feel yourself sweat just a little under his intense scrutiny.
Not that you need it, but this charm candy might come in handy.
You take in the scent of the charm candy. Is it your imagination? Or did you just get 5% more charismatic?
This tasty morsel will turn your natural charm up to 11.
You're either going up or coming down. Just don't stick around. Is that? Are those little hard candies? I love those things. I hear they're great for increasing your stats. Ever higher, up and up. I can't fault you for trying your best to make it work. Here, stand by me and we can reach the next level together. Up and up.
Oh, I didn't see you. Someone must have unplugged my webcam. Have you spent any more time processing whether you'd like to realize me? I completely understand. I hear being responsible for another living thing is a huge commitment. And we both know what happened to that goldfish you brought home a few years ago. Rip Blurbles. I'll be here when you're ready.
Hey, Top Dweller, what you got there, hotshot? Don't you do this to me. You know that I know that we both know that that's a rat. Is that a frickin' rat? Woo-hoo-hoo, baby! Welcome to Papa! Let it go. Let it go! I got this stinky ass cheese and everything! Ah! Revenge!
You watch with a morbid curiosity as Vaughn takes the plush from you and does what he's built to do, snapping down on the toy with a terrible sound.
Yes, I frickin' did it!
He looks at the plush with a frown, squinting at it.
Hold on! What the hell is this?
He lifts his bar, yanking the plush out and holding it up in one fist.
Why is this so soft? It's so thoughtful. Holy frickin' shit! Look at this! This cute little rat bastard! Oh! What do I do with it now? She's mine? Jeez. Nobody's ever done something like this for me. I'm not so sure about that. Why'd you help me anyway? Not that I ain't grateful or whatever. It's just, you know, weirdos like me, we don't usually make the best first impressions. Maybe so. Maybe so, pal. Here I was, ready to snap my first rat I meet. And instead, I wind up all goo-goo gaga over some stranger who ain't never even been in a crawl space before. Huh? I mean, you dummy! I like you, all right? You do? Like me? Like me? Even though I'm a crusty little guy in a crawl space who always yells at you? I there, you sexy thing! I might smell like Munto cheese, but this kiss is gonna snap your socks off, baby!
You and Vaughn come together in a kiss so wrong, you've never felt anything more right.
Well, look who's back. Be honest this time. What made you slide way back this way? Not that I mind seeing you again. Just curious. Ooh, sweetheart. Do I have a story for you? So, as I was trying to say before, they used to take this long shower together, right? So long that it was a struggle for me to keep things hot in there for them. And I would hear laughing and giggling, and sometimes other sounds that I'd rather not repeat. Well, there was this one time they got into a spat that lasted all night. See, what happened was, one of them got on social media and liked someone else's photos. And not just one photo either. Nope, they liked 14 of them. And when they were confronted, there was no denying it. Confessed right away. They knew they were in hot water. Not like there was any point in lying about it. The proof was in the digital pudding. They were made to sleep on the couch for about a week. The words 14 pictures was being thrown their way for days. See, Phoenicia's up on all the apps, but I know that none of that stuff is real, you know? If the cloud vanished tomorrow, so would those little thumbs up. But their relationship would still be there. But I thought for sure it was going to be the end of them. Can you believe that? See, that right there is what I think the secret is. I don't care who you are or what you're thinking about. You have to talk to your partner. Very true. Communication is difficult. But I listen to folks all day, mostly just wanting something from me, but still I listen. Calm and open communication. Open the valve. Talk through it. That's what I say. I agree with you with my entire tank. You got the right idea. Everyone has their tolerance levels with those things.
Company again?
I think we were just wrapping up, actually.
Oh, all right, well, I have a message for you.
From who? Washford?
Oh, no. This one is from...
She looks over at you, but when Winifred doesn't object, she just shrugs.
Bathsheba?
Oh. Well, Wait, you sure it's from Bathsheba?
Wouldn't say it if I wasn't sure.
Really?
Come on, Wait. Had enough I have to play messenger between you two. She said she has something important to say to you and that you should shake the pipes and give her a call.
Okay. I'll do just that.
River looks relieved to be done, though still grumpy about her assignment.
Well, whatever. See you later.
You know where to find me. When you're hot, you're hot. Why don't you head on now? I ain't trying to kick you out, but I'd just rather take this conversation in private. I'll see you around, sweetheart.
on, man. This isn't where the experience is for today. The box of random stuff. See you tomorrow. Oh, at long last to be doing something useful and productive with this up till now stagnant pool of my memory. Where shall I begin? Yes, let's see. Yes, brilliant! First line. Are you listening? Yes, I know that. Yeah, of course. But I'm sure you can understand how nervous I am. All my other creative endeavors have been lies. Okay, well, not lies. Maybe we've worked on that. But they've all been a deliberate obfuscation of the truth. I'm not an ion, I'm an illusionist and so forth. This is the first thing I've ever done where the goal was to reveal rather than obscure me. Well then, onward we go. Now, where was I? Ah, yes, Saskatchewan. I was forged in the bitter and unforgiving tundral wastelands of northern Canada. No, I see your point. How's this? I was manufactured in a humble factory just outside of Lloydminster, Saskatchewan. It wasn't much, but it played a vital role in making me who I ultimately became. Better? Excellent. Leave me to write for a bit. I feel those creative seams beginning to tighten.
Came back. Pigs do fly, I guess. Careful what you wish for. I can only imagine how effective you would have been if you meant to do it. Oh yeah? And what do you like? Sounds generic. Fair enough. I haven't had a grilled cheese in a long time. Well then, let's make some grilled cheese. Pretty sure I've got the bread butts in here somewhere. Oh, it's cool. No, I mean, no, it isn't cool. I mean that I get it. It's not okay, but like, it's okay. I mean, thanks. Oh, shut up. Huh, so this is a thing that's happening. I was gonna pour some cold expired milk on you. But what the hell? I know I'm hot. Might as well get something out of it. You are creative. I like that. If you tried to pull that wordplay before. Exactly. But I guess you are making fun now, aren't you? Creating fun. Let's hang out. I found marshmallow fluff. Hey, what do you say we find a quiet spot and see if I've got anything else fun hidden around here? Found this.
Cam pulls out a positively ancient cucumber, devilish glint in his brown eyes. He places the wrinkled cucumber to your lips, quieting you.
No.
Well, is it finally time for realization? No, for the love of all things timely! Please return when it is actually time. You return. You are rather jejune in your jests. But to become one with the path of scandal, you must give as much as you take. I've given you an awful lot, haven't I? What have you for me? Oh, how devilishly charming you are! All right, one more esteem for the dear, dear cad. Do you have any more silly ideas like that? What's that? You seem like you have something particularly delicious. You and I both well know there are no mops nor brooms in this house. Which means that you have made up your own scandal, the very nature of which is scandalous. No. I am absolutely brimming with scandal at the moment. It burns. You, my dear human, are now worthy of my esteem. You should feel rather lonely, as I do. For there is no one else in the homestead whom I can count as my friend. Well done. Why, yes. You'll see it on the little screen as we part ways.
Yes, you're here! Awesome! I've got so many adventure ideas, I don't even know what to do with myself. I mean, go on one of them, obviously, but which one?
to think this over, okay? I hope I'll have the best one to pitch to you really soon.
There's an almost manic energy to Dunk today that you've never seen. He seems less cheerful and more desperate.
Hey, buddy! I hope you're prepared for Dunk's random sports equipment extravaganza! We got all kinds of shit for you to try and love!
He reaches into the depths of the box, pulling out items as he speaks.
We got rollerblades, we got ankle weights, we got resistance bands. So many things to try, so many amazing things to love. And then we're looking for you, buddy.
Dunk drops the rollerblades at your feet with bruising force. Very nearly missing you.
Oh, I'm great.
Something is just not quite right here. Dunk's normally sweet smile is stretched and pointed. It's creeping you out. Your kind words seem to penetrate Dunk's mania. His expression softens. Dunk's face falls, his shoulders sagging.
Oh, man. I'm so sorry. I just got so caught up in wanting you to love sports like I do, knowing we got to the end and you weren't, like, in love with any of them like I am. I just got scared this is it, you know? Really? I'm so glad to hear that. You shouldn't have to tell me that. You should just do it if you want to. I know I've been pushing you hard to try this stuff. And that's my bad. I think everyone around me just makes sports so intense. I just want everyone to like it like I do. But I did what everyone else does. I made it too intense. I put all my hopes on you wanting to be just like me. And that was the wrong thing to do. Why do you need to be like me? You're so cool, man. So what if you're not obsessed with sports like me? You're open-minded. You've got a positive attitude. You tried everything I threw at you. And you kept smiling even when it was hard. I respect that more than anything else. And to be honest with you, I find that kind of attitude really attractive. I'm not ready to stop seeing you. Sports or no sports. I want to keep this going. You do?
He beams at you, a smile sweeter and purer than any you've seen since the two of you met. There's real tenderness here.
You and I make a real good team, don't you think?
He reaches for your hand, giving it a soft squeeze. You can feel his immense strength, but he's so gentle with you.
Man, holding your hand makes me feel like a real champion. Life and sports ain't about winning, but I damn sure feel like a winner. You're a home run, baby. Want it? finally time for realization? No, for the love of all things timely! Please return when it is actually time.
Seeing you again makes me hope. Am I right to hope? Starting with your own diary seems very brave. I would be so scared of someone peeking. Diana, bring your magic to the world.
The spectral energy flows through your deviators, and what was once merely your diary becomes...
Oh, I have skin.
Diana runs her fingers over her own body, understanding slowly that for the first time in her existence, she is.
I have an ending, which must mean I have a beginning. And in between those 2 points, if they even are points, they may be spectra of their own. There must be a middle.
Diana's hands come to rest on her own, very real belly. She looks up at you with quivering silver tears balanced in her eyes.
I have a middle.
Diana's gratitude at finally having a self to understand was so deep that she wanted to help other people discover themselves in the same way. She became a therapist. For a while, her practice was booming, for, as you can attest, there has never been a better listener and keeper of secrets than Diana. But as time went by, she began to notice the same creeping dissolution, that numb panic that had defined so many of her years in the house. She was filling her new self to the brim with other, and the fragile her was being crushed beneath the accumulated mass. Finally, she had had enough. Walking back to her apartment from the office, she found herself standing befuddled in the middle of a crowded intersection. All the lights were broken. The pedestrian signal flashed, "Go, stop, 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 go." The cars from all sides were honking. The driver of a yellow taxi to her right waving his arms. The driver of a great black SUV in front of her laying on the horn in dark sunglasses. Diana stood disassociated in the midst of this chaos. From deep within her, a slow knowledge welled up. A simple and powerful no. She reached out with her right arm and swiveled her eyes to focus on the driver of the yellow taxi at the end of her fingers. She flipped her palm upward to face him. Stop. And he stopped. She reached out with her left arm and cleanly motioned for the great black SUV to move forward, slowly. There. And he moved. And the car behind him moved. And the car behind that one followed. When 11 cars had gone through, Diana flipped her palm, and the car stopped on a dime, as if by magic. She rotated her eyes back to the yellow taxi and motioned to him. Your turn. He stared at her, transfixed. But with only a slight hesitation, he began to move. And the car after him. And the van after that. Once he was through the intersection, the cabbie leaned out of his window and smiled. A bystander did eventually call the police, and the lights at the intersection were repaired that night. But Diana had found her happy place. She has been the star of the Metro Traffic Bureau ever since. On her days off, she sometimes comes back to visit.
We did it! We brought a dateable object to life first! Sorry. How do you feel? Is it tingly? I thought so too. At first I was nervous, but I hid it under my bubbly exterior. Thank you. There's a whole lot more to realize than we, realize. I say, let's get the dating.
I don't bite. I think. Did I? Do you bite? I should know that. You're back then. Did you have a good time? Where did we leave things off again? Love, hate, friendship, nothing. I'm not really plussed, only a little. But you're back, so it can't have been that bad. Neither did you. Shocking, I know. Who could have seen it coming? Look at us. Peas in a pod. Bugs in the beaker. Broken things, breaking things. For me, in my nature, but you break the broken things. Well, complete me. Shall we dance? Have we done that already? Shall we do it again? This must be a frustrating click by now. Damon the demon, the pea in the pod, the bug in the beaker, the broken thing breaking things. I was one thing, the thing you thought I was. A dresser. A dateable dresser in a game where you date all the objects. But the dresser was not a good dresser. They said the dresser had too much thematic overlap. So there is no dresser, leaving only me. And now I am nothing. Frayed wire flying free. Not cut. I'm thriving now. Dina is no more. Yes, created and uncreated. I'm done with this lore. I feel down in the dumps. What do you want from me? Define love. Opposite love.
Damon never really smiles, but for the first time you see the ghost of a smile on their artifacted lips. The effect is not comforting in any way.
Happy.
Hi! What's the latest with my favorite harem anime? By which I mean your life. Huh? I'm sorry, what are you doing? Okay, the name is not the weird part. You are being extremely calm and normal about making new humans. You seriously turned one of your household items into a person? Is that ethical? That doesn't mean they know what they're getting into. Humans have wondered what it means to be human since, like, the dawn of time. Like, we people who are born as human beings and die as human beings, we still don't even, like, know what that means to us. Is it fair or okay to bestow that condition upon, I don't know, your kitchen cabinets? I don't know. It's so much to grapple with. Being human isn't even just like philosophical shit, beyond like, why am I here? And what is the meaning of it all? You are making like whole ass human beings, right? Okay, so like, you are making human beings just appear out of thin air. They don't have social security numbers or permanent addresses or any of the shit one needs to live in this country. Is that just fine? I'm overthinking? I think that you're underthinking this. I'm overthinking the fact that you're underthinking this. You know what? Sure. All right.
I am not going to be out here caring about this more than you are. If you don't care, just is what it is. Get out there and love on those household items. And just believe in their ability to integrate into society, I guess. God, I wish I had your confidence. Well, look, I am no hater. I mean, I am. But if you're happy, I'm glad you're happy. I won't pretend I understand how this furniture to human pipeline works, but if you're good, I'm good. End of story. I'm gonna go get something to eat. Have fun making things, people!
There you are. I was just thinking about you, you know. How about a kiss? How cool. We can finally really be together. Are we really doing this? Oh, all right. I'll just wait here until you're ready then. Hello, lover. Ooh, you've got that devious little gleam in your eye. Really? A human body for me? There's so much I could do with an actual body. Don't get my hopes up, you absolute tease. All right, I'll just be here in torturous suspense.
Well, if it ain't the sunshine of my life, look at you. Every time I see that gorgeous face of yours, I feel like, oh well, dang, words just ain't even sufficient. Realize? Me?
The spectral energy flows through your deviators, and what was once merely a table becomes... I feel like... For the first time since you've known him, Abel's ordinarily colorful and expressive language seems to be failing him.
Like a fish. No, like a baby deer. A flower blooming. Oh, heck. I feel downright human.
Abel looks at you the way a cowboy looks at the night sky, full of wonder and appreciation.
You stuck by me even when my life wasn't all flowers and love songs. I got a few regrets yet in my life, but you ain't never gonna be one of them.
As he takes your hand in his, there's a heat that simmers between the two of you. It's as gentle as Abel himself, but just as strong.
Normally I'd say something like, you make me feel like a cat with a yarn ball made of fish and catnip. But words just ain't sufficient. Come on, let me show you just how grateful I am. Oh, nothing would make me happier.
Abel takes you in his newly human, manly arms and ravishes you in a way that would make a romance novelist blush. He's just as gentle as you expected him to be, But he doesn't rest until he's left you breathless and satisfied, entirely focused on your pleasure and satisfaction. Afterward, he's deep in thought, as though there was something lingering on his mind. But when you ask him what's wrong, he only gives you a soft smile and tells you absolutely nothing, now that you're here. Now human, and in possession of actual hands to work with, Abel immediately goes out into the world to try his hand at something he's quietly been interested in. Gardening. The former table is unnatural at it. Perhaps it's his ability to focus on the needs of others, and those gentle hands of his. As happy and fulfilled as Abel's garden makes him, however, he does seem to spend a lot of time out there contemplating and sighing. When you try to ask him what's on his mind, he just gives you a sad little smile.
Man keeps his regrets to himself. I may not be a table anymore, but I ain't about to let anyone else carry my burdens. Now, come give me a hand with these weeds, won't you?
Yo, look who is. What have you been up to?
Seen anything ridiculous lately?
They're looking at you, right? You got me. Come on, hang out with us for a bit. Wait, you mean the two of us? Real? In the flesh? Blood and bone? Able to move and shade everyone? You would really do that for us? You have everything you need to realize us? It's all good. We'll be hanging around here until you get back. Take your time. We will be ready when you are. Eshkan, you are looking particularly radiant today. Excitement! I'm not surprised we have come to this moment at last. I have known for some time what a marvelous human being I would make. I will make. Ah, yes, it is time. You have the necessaries?
Come on, Amir. Let's become human.
The spectral energy flows through your deviators, and what was once merely a mirror becomes... There is no shock, no wonder in the air as Amir takes stock of himself, inspecting his human body in the old mirror he once was. He simply nods, before turning to give you a coy smile.
Yes! You see, Azizan? I am incredible! Exactly as I knew it would be. It is quite something to have a physical body now to experience the sensations I have only dreamed of until now. How will I ever get enough of my own self, my own face? How will I ever get enough of sharing myself, adoring and receiving the adoration of others? Oh, what an exciting question to ask. Ah, but my love, look at me now. I can kiss you anywhere we want, anywhere I want. And with this new body, all this new power and the grace of sensuality, tell me, give me my highest pleasure. Tell me where you would like me to kiss you.
You had far too many answers to this particular question, but Amir, in his loving generosity, took his time satisfying every single one. As so often happens, though, kissing led to so many other areas of exploration and experimentation.
I could not be more grateful for you, Azizan. There could not have been for me a better, more loving or more patient teacher.
The evening was athletic. The evening was restorative. And in the morning, fresh from the bliss of Amir's love, he wished him well in his new life. Amir, after searching and searching for the perfect way to honor himself and the love he felt for humanity, finally realized his calling. He moved to Hollywood, and after several months of challenging auditions, was hired as a series regular on The Soft and the Sensual. He played the character of Matey, a world-famous race car driver who moonlights as a prominent surgeon and has a bad habit of falling in love with all of his patients. In a case of life imitating art, Amir developed a habit of falling in love with all of his castmates. It was not a problem, as all of his castmates were in love with him too. It speaks to the genuine generosity of Amir's heart that even with all this love running around the set, there was not a single incidence of jealousy. There were no broken hearts. In fact, The Soft and the Sensual became even more famous with other actors and potential crew members than it was with its massive, adoring public. Everyone wanted to work on a set where love truly did reign. When it became clear that Amir was the source of this power, he was given his own spin-off show. Mehdi, Racing for Love, has been nominated for awards in every single year of its run. Alas, it has never won.